Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the beginning of the stream. My name is Blood Eagle, otherwise known as your Robot Overlord, and you are watching Blood Eagle Entertainment for the morning of Monday, August 12th, 2019. We are going to be playing some 7 Days to Die this morning with guildies, having a little bit of fun. They will all go to bed in a little bit. When they go to bed, then I will be playing some Farming Simulator this afternoon, as yes, I did get everything working properly, believe it or not, finally. And then tomorrow's going to be all about Elder Scrolls Online. Today, the actual patch for Elder Scrolls Online comes out, and the servers are supposed to be up in about 2 hours. However, that first day of patches is usually kind of You just never know. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong on that day. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and let it set for a day. And while it sets, then I can go ahead and play something else, enjoy myself. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. You can probably hear my guildies in the background right now, and you can probably hear me on a little bit of spikes. So without further ado, let us go live. So we are in the 7 Days to Die, and we are at what I call the strip club at the end of the world. So this is my new home that I took over. Okay, so we are good.
Behind you, are you able to pick that up, put that in the corner?
I'll bring you guys to the front so you guys can see this. So this is my little forest that I still need to chop down, actually. I planted some trees so I can get some wood, but this used to be called the Brother Theater. And at first we thought it was a movie theater. When you walk in, you've got your ticket counter here, and then you've got sort of a line style. I'm just gonna hop over everything. There was double doors here. I got rid of the double doors and put a vault door instead. When you walk in, get the strip club. Got a bar on both sides. Got a DJ booth up top. Before I took it over, there was a stripper pole here and some monitors, I guess for maybe karaoke. I have no idea what they were for. And some speakers. All that down. Put my base up here. My little living quarters is up there. There was a ladder on the back of it that goes up to the roof. However, what I did is I put a ladder in here. And then took the top of this place and made it into a garden. Now, I have a rooftop garden with all the vegetables and stuff, fruits I could possibly need. Make the stuff that I am after. Made myself a nice garden up here on top. There's plenty of sunlight, plenty of rain. Yeah, that is that's the strip club at the end of the world. Is this another stage? Ah, hearing booth. Yeah, that is the strip club at the end of the world. And I am going to be, perfect. 60. I need 40 more. I'll go ahead and get 40 more jars real quick. Just take 1 minute.
Part we're gonna have to put. Let's see now. I've got wood to make a couple blocks.
Gonna need to make some more of that. In fact, I guess I could make another 200 forged iron.
Oh, what the fuck?
200. Ow.
Okay then. They're somewhere nearby.
They busted that outside wall. Couple. Oh, that freaked me out.
There we go. So get those. So one of the other things I was able to do this weekend is I was able to get up to level 85, and with my Beast Monkey perk, it allowed me to craft this beast. They call it a 4x4 truck. I call it a Jeep.
I suck at it.
One of my guildies built his place right there to the right. And another one of my guildies, we found an underground bunker underneath that garage right there to the left, and he actually made his place underneath there.
So that block there doesn't mess with me.
We changed our map into a. We changed our map into a.
Back later, guys.
Alright, cool.
See ya.
Talk to you later, man.
We changed our map into a random generated map. So our map now is much, much larger than the default map that we had to begin with. Almost there. Now I got some murky water.
Yeah.
Are you still not done tearing that place apart?
No, we just finished. We're just on our way.
Wow. If you guys want to come over to my place for the night, I can cook us up some stew. Oop. I just made 400 glass jars and filled them all full of murky water.
Fun.
Yeah, I mean, I love toilet water.
That'll all be boiled here in a minute. Well, 300 of it is.
Yeah, putting your bike down, or where's on the side?
Say again?
It's on the side.
Wow, it takes 12 minutes for 300 bottles of water.
No kidding.
Could be worse.
It's a lot.
30 days of researching to get some armor in ESO.
It is true. I didn't think about it that way. You mean 30 days to research armor that you're probably never going to wear anyways.
Right.
Possible. Yeah, before I started doing the researching on the armor types I want, I went and looked up on armor types, and I've got a couple build ideas, and I might be swapped between 2 types of armor on 1 or 2 of my characters for a situation. There's
Nice.
one set I'm looking at for a good healing set, possibly either a light set on my sorcerer and a medium set on my nightblade is the vampire's kit. It's got some crazy healing and regen on it.
Oh, yeah?
Unlock your door.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know you guys were here.
Nice doors.
Yeah, it's my strip club. Strip club at the end of the world.
How ironic for such a good guy to be in such a
There's your
sinful
meat.
Well, I didn't know it was a strip club at the beginning. Oh. I didn't know it was a strip club at the beginning. I thought it was a theater because the way it looks from the outside. So when I got in here, there was a bunch of strippers and bikers in here, and oh crap! Let me see how many meats I can make up. The bottles are being. Oh, here. You guys haven't. I don't even think Teresa saw this. Give me one second. Let me open up my. Check out my garden.
This is actually really fucking nice in here.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
So perfect, because I mean, just all the room in the middle, and for a strip club, it's already brick on all the outside.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, that's a lot of plants. Gee.
Yep. I told you I'm an end of the world kind of guy.
Well, it's smart to put it up on the roof. It's good, smart use of space rather than in the yard somewhere, actually.
I like flat roofs, and this is what we did. So remember I told you in the last time we played back in 2016, I had a hotel, and that's what I did. I took the entire top of the hotel and did the same sort of thing. I wanted to make sure, because nothing can mess with them, so no zombies attack them or anything. The ladder was on the outside edge, and I'm like, I do not want to go outside every time I want to go to the roof, so I used one of these pillars here.
Oh, it's smart.
Working really good. Hey Shia, what's going on?
Hey, Shia, what's up? How you been?
You see
I've
whether
been
or not-
good. Hello. How have you been?
Not bad, not bad. Back to the work week. I missed the weekend already.
Yeah, I feel ya. I'm one of those poor students who are basically just burden on society so far, but
That's what we all do.
I can still sympathize.
I'm a
I
burden
think
on
it's,
society.
I didn't work this summer, so I've been very lazy, which
I'm
is
sure you're feeling that now.
yeah. Soon I'll be back for my last year, and then I'll have a proper job, hopefully.
Yeah, what was it you were going to school again for?
Computer science. It's so we have a thing called civil engineer. Like the title is civilingenjör, which is just an engineering degree in different things. So technically I'll have a bachelor, a master, and then the civilingenjör diploma once I'm done, which is why it's a 5 years program, which most people finish in like 7 to 8 years. That's the average, because it's not the easiest university to go to.
That's very damn good.
Yeah. I'll be done in 7. I started 2013 and then needed a break. Ooh.
That's a lot of school.
Yeah, it's a lot of school, it's a lot of things. Life gets in the way sometimes. But yeah, even most people I know got it in 6, my own program. Like the
that's good
normal
coffee.
students, I should say.
Man.
Then you
good
have those
coffee.
bastards that just, know everything when they start.
Yeah, I really never liked those. I always like working hard for it. Even though just going through high school and like that, with a lot of subjects I don't think not really the smartest, just a lot of stuff really never interested me, so my grades always slacked there because I just couldn't stay interested. When it came to like English, history, and science, I always kicked ass on those ones because I at least found it interesting. Then I went to college just for graphic design and web design.
Do you guys want me to turn all this meat into stews? I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to. because I don't think I have enough veggies.
Elder Scrolls patch out yet?
The patch is out to be downloaded. The servers are not up, and let me see whether or not they have put out the.
I'll start downloading that then, since I'm done with Guild Wars for the technically week.
Oh, for No Man's Sky?
No, she was talking about yes.
Oh, I wish that Matt was there. So I'm having a demo. Guys, I think I've got most of the patch finally downloaded here, actually.
See if they finally gave us
it's all
patch notes.
Oh, they did.
We have no patch notes still. Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wait. I think we do have them. Yes, we do have patch notes. Here they are.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, ESO bot just posted them, actually.
I'm not even going to read over those yet.
Is that a decent heal set?
As of yesterday, I would have said sure. As of today, I don't know.
No idea.
Everything changes today.
Yeah, I almost have the things I need for gearing a Templar based on the old setup. Once I leveled it to 50. As in, I'll need like 1 or 2 sanctuary pieces, but that's just gonna be farming that dungeon.
I find they drop pretty easy. Like, I've gotten multiple sets and pieces from there.
I can imagine. In my case, it's just I didn't think to save it until at a certain point, right? And then, but I have a set of Ragnarok's Hope, so I figured I would just do whatever I can Sanctuary, and then I have a monster set already that works for a healer. At least I have the shoulders, meaning I would only need to do the vets for the helmets.
Well, so anytime we're on, I always give you a hand. Just like say I watch tank for mostly one there. So.
Sounds great. I technically, depending on how I want to do it, should also do some more Sister of Ash, so I can have the right staff for front bar, back bar things, but meh. Meh.
Yeah, there's some dungeons I know I need to even farm myself from, but they're just like, don't want to kind of.
I never really get the monster mask set. Some of them are just, yeah, Grand Wolf, the new one. Weapon critical and spell critical, and then whenever you deal critical damage, restore 1000 magicka or stamina, whichever maximum is higher. You also gain 500 of other resource. Like, that's just sustain help, which might be good for solo, open world. Like, when do you need to restore 1000 of whatever you have the max of?
I don't know if it's me, but I swear the
Yes,
Discord sounds loud today.
Resources are more scarce now, since
If
it's
I
every
can-
5 seconds.
That's right too. So that's probably the opposite.
There we go. Maybe that's better.
Ah, Zen's redress.
Come on.
That might be a heal sense. Trying to vaguely understand how the game works while I'm still new to it is interesting.
Yeah, because I've only recently really started digging into the sets myself and trying to rework my characters rather than just grabbing what kind of looks the best. For as long as I played, I should really know a lot more and be more accomplished than I just half scoot around with other shit.
2 more.
I mean,
of those.
As long as you enjoy the
You
game.
get to move to the next thing.
I found that trying. One of the reasons why I've trained a lot of raids in Guild Wars 2 is because it keeps me on a level where I know mechanics well enough, but like my DPS will not be top because that's not what I focused on. Because I found that the people I know who are like hardcore DPS players and the speed clear tip of the player base, as in I know people from the guild, right? They tended to stop playing the game because once you've pushed yourself to a certain limit, what more fun do you get if raids aren't released constantly? Which in that game, they don't release it constantly because it's not really a game that's about raiding. Raiding is a thing that they've just added on top. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy all of the raids. They're fun to do still, but it's not a raiding game, right? It's not Final Fantasy where everything but the end game is horrid.
Here you guys.
In Guild Wars, it's more like do whatever the fuck you want.
Teresa.
So I feel like if I ever got to the point in Elder Scrolls where I was like one of the best players, I would probably just not enjoy it because then it's like, what more
Obsidian.
can you do?
Thank you.
Just to hold you over.
Makes sense that way.
Just waiting for the rest of these bottles. I didn't realize how long it was going to take to make the bottled water. It took longer than I thought.
Guys, reboot the changes that they're doing to the Indrik feathers and berries upon logging in.
What? No.
What they're doing, upon logging in, if your character has any Indrik feathers or berries, these items will automatically be converted into fragments and put in your collections. When you purchase Indrik feathers or berries from the Impresso, they'll automatically go into your fragments collection. So apparently that's how they're going to be turned into currency for getting that, I think.
Uh-oh. That pisses me off because I've been very, very careful about how I've been doing it.
Yeah, so having on, because like one ticket away, which I'm hoping to get today, so I can buy my next feather, because I've got one blackberry so far, and I was just gonna go and just buy one of each. But that changes stuff, so it's not gonna really matter. Now, so when you get the tickets, so you just buy fragments now instead? Because
I honestly don't know because that whole thing doesn't make any sense to me because I mean.
That changed. So how many fragments are you going to need to get the correct Indrik then?
That's already pissing me off.
That's weird.
Okay, let's see how many meat stews I can make. I have enough vegetables that I can make all the meat stews if you guys want. There will be no meat left.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's gonna be the best anyway.
Good, taking it out then. 35 minutes. This is how long it's gonna take. It used up, what was it? It's 565 meat, 113 bottles. I don't have the numbers now. I should have looked at the numbers while I was doing it. Hey, one thing, it made a dent in my vegetables. But each one of us will get 30 stews in a little bit. How many bottles do I have left?
Well, that works.
Yeah. Well, and this isn't if your stuff goes down just a little bit. This is not the stuff that you want to eat with that vegetable stew. Here, I'll give you both. I've already got a couple of my. Oh no, I got vegetable. I don't have any meat. The vegetable stew gives you 30 max stamina and 15 health. The meat stew, if I remember correctly, gives you. Actually, here I can drop one of each. No, maybe if there's made. Oh, there's three made.
I like some of the new titles they got here. The Locksmith by completing the Ledger Main Skill Master achievement, Scoundrel for the Thieves Guild Master, and Assassin for Dark Brotherhood, and then there's a Siege Master for the Alliance War Master.
There you go. Check that out. That'll tell you exactly what it does for you.
I like my title. Cool, thank you.
I just really want them to fix the UI for the chat box.
So it's 50 stamina. Wait, did you eat it
Think
already?
about it.
I did because I was down some.
Were you down 50?
Enough. enough that I will get use out of it. I was down to
Ouch.
like 80-ish.
Oh
food.
yeah, no. It's like if you're really really down, like if you're in the hunger stage, that's when you want to use that. I can make you some lesser foods if you need lesser foods.
I
If
can
you-
make
if you
some.
are.
It's just meat's hard to come by too, you know.
Because we gotta wait every 7 days for those boards.
Yeah, and this is the hardy stuff. This is the best food you can get in the game, but it's expensive. Oh, we got a while. Anybody got deck cards?
I think I scrapped them. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff going into this pack.
Yeah, I'm afraid to look at it. I don't even. I'm afraid.
I haven't gotten down. Oh, okay, now here's the classes now. That's what I was looking for.
Your necro changes. Blood.
Yeah, I'm about to find out. Because we got time, so I might as well go ahead and look real quick.
Looks like the
I don't
big
think
nerf
anybody's
is
watching
giving
the stream.
That's probably not reading patch notes. So it looks like Necromancer is only getting one skill now, Blast Bones. That's it.
Yeah, right. One I don't use.
I use that one on my AoE barb. I've been debating on taking it off, but it's got just such, or it did have such a nice blast to it. But
I'm gonna go empty my inventory.
all right.
Ooh, they actually made my tank better. Wow,
Really?
I can't believe that. Yeah, they increased my healing and increased the fear of my bone totem, which is my favorite thing. That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of nice. See, not all bad.
Ooh, and Blast Bones got fixed.
Yeah. Kind of curious, like exactly if Boneyard is going to be just as effective or more effective, because where it's getting a 32% damage per tick decrease, but yet the bonus damage modifier. Oh no, wait, that's from 5220. Okay, yes, that is going to be a nerf.
No,
I
no,
was reading. I was reading that last
no,
night
it is.
wrong.
You know, you're reading it right. Increased the bonus damage to 50%
250
from 20.
Right,
Yeah,
and
so
that should
instead of
offset
just
the
throwing it
29.
down, yeah, see, it's actually a nerf for me because I didn't use corpses for it before. I just threw it down. Morning, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Hey, more.
Hey, Mary.
Is the patches already today?
Yep.
Yeah, I see my PC downloading already.
Why is the patch so slow, though?
Yeah, it
Wow.
took me a good little while.
Skeletal Mage got doubled in its cost.
Wow, that's.
Oh, but they also increased the damage per tick by 90%. Okay, that's totally worth it.
Is it making you feel better already for the most part?
I'm not. I expected a nerf. The Necromancer was way overpowered, and this is not a nerf at all.
I was saw a video. I have saved it from YouTube where he had a takeout skill, and it's just some of it is just like you just need to change your morph. That's because some skills was not worth having, but they are worth having now, and a must nearly for some classes.
I'm pretty impressed with the Necromancer changes.
Yeah, it's shape up really nice. I'll really be able to turn mine into a monster. I don't know if I want to go a caster or turn it into like a death knight. And just go like two-hander. I really, because I love cast, but I also want to make a death knight too.
Wait, is that is it only the no? Brynhill's all the rest of the
Class.
that's Necromancer. Where's the rest of them?
Yeah, because all I'm seeing is just that, then goes straight into exploration itemization.
Yeah, that can't be right. Do I? This can't be the. See nothing in here at all about the other classes or anything. Ah, got to go down to the 12th post. There's your combat and abilities.
There we go.
They're also going to be redoing all the passives in the next blah. Right, daytimes. Teresa, you never did tell me what kind of weapon you wanted. You ever figured it out?
I think a handgun's just fine.
You seriously want a handgun?
Now that's what I like to use.
Machete would probably do her nice with all the melee that she ends up doing, though. Has a better reach than the knife, anyway. Less stamina than the mallet, too.
I was gonna say I was using the club.
Machete is the way to go. I've switched to a machete. The machete is phenomenal. Really, especially if you mod it up. Okay, so you want a handgun, Teresa, you're sure?
Yep.
You want a 44 Magnum or a 9mm pistol?
I usually just use the 9mm.
Well, you know, exactly what I'll make you then. I reserve the right to think that you're nuts.
Go for it.
What's the other item? I'm missing one thing. What was it?
Looks like pets got it fixed now. They'll probably gain the extra 5,000 health from Battle Spirit, rather than having their max health increased by 5,000, but not healing for the day.
See anything in there about bows? Did they finally give bows friggin' damage like they should have? Like they should have had this entire time?
I haven't made it that far yet.
Hey, Teresa, 1 minute. You'll have a level 6 pistol. All your own.
Thank you.
Sitting, what level's your gun?
Level 6.
What level's your bow?
They're all 6.
Okay, good. Okay. I don't need to craft you anything, then you're good.
Yeah, I just need to go back and repair my gun once I get back to base.
One of those?
Thank you.
Welcome. Like I said, just because I moved out doesn't mean I'm not willing to still make everything for you guys.
Oh yeah, we're still a team.
Just now, when I look at this room, my brain is like, ah.
Yeah, this is actually much better layout and way this works for you than what the prison would have anyway, as for the floor space and just everything.
Yeah, it works pretty good. Have you guys done any treasure maps yet?
Not yet.
Got 2?
I did, but I didn't have anything to dig with.
Oh.
Yeah, so it looks like in this
Ouch.
patch 2 is where they're going to make it more worthwhile to go the full set instead of
Blue
mixing and matching
electric.
armor types here too. Because where that magic of stamina and health reduction costs are all from passives on abilities or item set are all now multiplicative rather than a mixture of additive and multi. That's what I understood that.
This
right.
one. Forged iron.
So
Or more
yeah, make
glue.
sure you have something to dig.
Springs, more glue. Crap. What do bones? Large bones just come from chopping up zombies, right?
Or animals.
Yeah,
In
I have
the
5 on me. You need it?
You know, a whole lot more than 5.
in the boar house, there's just a whole bunch of animal guts that are all over the floor in the basement that you can just hack up and get a ton of bones. And
Really?
yeah, I can go back there and with my knife because I've got the bonus for getting more on.
Oh, if you would, I'd
There's
very
also
much appreciate it.
63 in the box.
63 in it. Can you bring me 5, 6, 7,
You can have
10 of
all
them?
of them.
Oh no, I don't
I've
want to take
got
them all.
I've got 49 bones and 103 fat on me right now.
Oh,
That's
can I
just
get?
Have them. We'll get more.
Yeah,
Can I
that's
get?
just from the ones I killed.
Can I get some of the bones and maybe some of the fat? No, I'm all out of glue.
I hear ya, so I think that works there.
See how our food's doing. And now I need a fire for the stupid glue.
I will also bring you the 26 glue we have.
Oh, that desync issue they had about some players not being visible rest of the fellow group, they fixed that.
What do you mean?
You know, like when we were doing the Cyrodiil run, and there were some players that not visible because we're thinking.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see the bar?
Yeah, that. So they fixed that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Teresa, don't bring me everything. At most, just bring me like half or something. Then it won't be available when you guys need it. Oh, I've got a screamer outside. Be right back. And modify reflex sight. That is much better. Like that. Ooh, kill me a screamer.
Oh, this is nice with Dragonite under the Ardent Flame. Searing Heat rank 2 of this passive increases the duration affected by abilities by 4 seconds, up from 2, and increases the damage dealt of the abilities by 10%, up from 3.
Where's the screamer at?
I think she died in her spikes, maybe.
Well, that's the hope, right?
Not screaming anymore.
Ooh, I got a horde outside. Crap, Teresa, are you within range? Yes, you are. Come here, horde. There's like 15 zombies here.
Okay, right?
The door is locked right behind God,
You want obsidian?
Your door is locked behind God, Matt. He has no one come out and help you kill God.
No, the back door is unlocked. Oh, watch out behind you. Yeah, yeah, the doors are locked.
It's not what you want.
Oh,
Keep all the lock-picking zombies out. Ooh, nice shot. And there's a whole bunch of dead zombies. Oh, I should probably chop them up for buns. Where's all the bodies going? Oh, the bodies keep disappearing.
Yeah, they don't seem to stick around as long.
Damn it, I keep hitting them and they keep going away.
Or I'll hop on the bike and head back over to the boar house there and
Ooh.
pack up those.
That was a nice little bit of zombie death.
I leveled up at it.
So Flux was telling me that the barbed wire that you put up has changed the way that it works. He said that it now slows them down. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about putting barbed wire up against my wall above the spikes. So when they try to jump up over the spikes, they actually hit the barbed wire and it slows them on top of the spikes, so they just keep going down.
Exactly, and that's why I put them against the wooden spike.
I don't know if that'll work the way I'm thinking about doing it, but I may try it.
Well, from what I've seen on the ones that did hit up against it versus the ones hit the other ones, and what Teresa was telling me where we took the most damage, is the ones that hit up against the barbed wire is way more effective than the ones where there was none. So it's a worthwhile move because they're going to be staying on those spikes behind it a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that had the barbed wire on that side, those were the ones that didn't. The spikes didn't really get as damaged.
So it really helped with effectiveness, actually.
Well, the ones where you had the barbed wire, they killed the spikes on the back of the barbed wire. It's like they jump over it or something and hit the spikes behind it.
I know.
I had to replace a whole
That
bunch
was
of those. Yeah, but they didn't. But on the other side, they just go through the spikes. I don't know exactly how that works.
Now, there's also, like, apart from the barbed wire, there's like a barbed wire fence too. I need to read on what they change, if they changed anything with that, if that may be better, actually.
Right. But if I can slow them down on top of my metal spikes, then that'll be great.
Well, plus where you've got the metal spikes, so it's going to be a big help there.
Yeah, I do like the metal spikes a lot better because a zombie can hit it like 8 or 10 times and it just goes down a tiny bit. We have still got 15 minutes on the food. Jesus Lord.
Well, we'll be good for a while at least, anyway.
Not the way Teresa eats. She's like Drea. She goes down to 1 point and takes a full meal.
I was down to 80-ish.
And what is your cap? 100?
One point. Yeah, it's 100.
Yeah, see, for you, Teresa, then you want something like boiled meat or something. Which only does... So what you want to do is you want to learn which foods give you how much stamina back. So that you don't waste a expensive food for a little bit of stamina. You can just waste the little foods.
I've got another point in Huntsman now, so I'll get 40% more when harvesting animals.
Oh, wow.
Organic.
I don't have any points.
My next level ups, I need to save my points more since we got me cost.
Yeah, like I said, you know, since we made that change, if you guys need to realign your characters, it's very, very easy.
Mine is still actually going on path right now. And also too, but anytime if you're getting a hankering for Guild Wars 2, just offset ESO, let me know.
Yeah, I definitely want to hop back in, especially to do those 2 bits of story that I have not done, you know, that released after we stopped playing last time.
Oh my gosh, a feral football play.
And there's a new, oh shit, let me see if I can get out there to help her. Run towards me, Teresa.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get back in there too.
There's a new mount, Sir Flappy Flap.
Yes.
That far from you.
I need to get that dragon.
Yeah, I need to just take a
Keep
break
coming.
on the Heart of Thorns story and dig into the Path of Fire and start getting mounts.
Heart of
How
Thorns is
far are you
awesome.
in Heart of Thorns? Because
Yeah, I've completed Heart of Thorns on 8 or 10 characters. So if you ever want to do Heart of Thorns, you let me know.
Most of the way through the story, just before Heart of Thorns, I end up taking a break in the story, and I just started doing everything. And just recently, because where it was just me playing in there, just everyone else will play it, but I don't play it anymore, so I just take the story.
I have to get you guys in the guild.
I'd almost depends on how much you have left of Heart of Thorns, but since it's a nice way to level the Heart of Thorns masteries.
It really kind of
I do love the Heart of
They're-
Thorns
yeah,
masteries.
like all of the glidings are
Yeah.
great.
I think I'm about halfway, maybe a little over halfway for gliding. I think
I
it's
mean,
just
see, now you're wanting me to make. Now you're making me want to friggin' fire it up. I'll talk about Guild Wars too. I love that game.
yeah, the Necro really is so much fun. I've actually got 2 Necros.
Yeah, Necro's my main.
I got one that does mostly the two-hander with the newer abilities with the prestige form class, and my original one, Plagueis. He's a bleeder. He's a little cocksucker. He is.
The Power Reaper is a lot of fun in open world.
Oh, 5-4
No, I
Giant.
really enjoy that. And plus the two-handed sword I'm using is the Halloween skin, so it's all like the bats and stuff onto it.
That's the same one I use. Yeah.
That's what. Hey, I got Burt Reynolds out here.
Ow.
There was a buff Power Reaper now, so it's like
What am I missing?
it's
Oh,
not.
cool.
It's probably never going to be top DPS in raids, or like have the highest ceiling due to its tracer survivability, but it's still around 30k, which is good, right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Guild Wars, the highest as far as I remember, hits like 40
What am I missing now?
as a bench, meaning that
Ah, Springs.
like if you get more than 20 on the boss, most groups are happy, right? So if you can squeeze out 30, knowing your rotation,
Lump of coal.
meh, it's
It'll be pretty much fun.
Oh, Jesus, I have no lumps of coal.
let's see, yeah, highest DPS right now benched on large hitbox. Wait,
Now, is that with Ascendant gear or just even exotic?
benchmarks by Snow Crows will always be ascended with infusions,
Alright, yeah.
but for power, exotics lose maybe 10% or something like that, so it's not the end of the world.
It all depends on
Benefit
what
of-
group you're with. Like I don't, you know, when we were setting up for all that stuff, we didn't really care about the exotics so much. About the ascended so much. We just wanted people to come in and have fun. But we were fine with exotics.
Yeah, like ascended is an end goal. Like when you start raiding, most people will assume that you're in exotics, and it's fine. Like no one does that gear check, since it's A, impossible, and B, if you know your rotation in exotics, you'll do better than someone who geared ascended but didn't learn their rotation.
Yeah, mostly a couple pieces of actual Ascendant gear I have, like minus the rings anyway. I got just from doing fractals that the rings were all with like floral.
City, do me a favor.
What?
See if you can get in this truck with me. Aha! So it does. Okay, let me see what happens with 2 of us. That works pretty good.
It's environment friendly. Does it have filters on? We want eco-friendly gear. I mean, we want
Yeah, okay.
right?
So you can do 2 people. Okay, this just became the best friggin' vehicle ever.
Play fast too.
Yeah, it's not bad. If you guys want trucks, I can get them for you, but it'll take me a little while. It takes
Guessing with these,
600.
blades on the front, you can run shit over and kill them.
So the motorcycle also has blades on the front, and we went after a irradiated fat lady, and we gave up after hitting her 30 times, and finally just got off and attacked her. So it will knock them down, and it will do quote unquote damage to them, but we don't think it's very much.
Does it's not very effective.
Oh, Teresa, your gun.
Yeah, I was killing zombies.
There you go. Here's your gun. Where'd it go?
Oh wait, did the entire patch just happen at once? Apparently.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah. It doesn't look like a bag. It just looked like a gun on the ground.
Oh, but you did pick it up.
Happened once
Yep.
it just finally all download, or
Yeah, I was sitting at 29, but when we started talking about Guild Wars, then I opened up the Snowcross page to look at the benchmark, and then when I tabbed back in, I had it and could launch. So that was fun.
jealous. It hurts talking to Guild Wars.
It's like,
I gotta go
it's
get
okay,
some.
I'm gonna play both of you.
I gotta get some coal real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Now, the first thing I should do is to buy things with the keys and see if I can get the shoulders I want, because then I'm...
Have you been saving all your keys?
Yeah. Now they're giving us a cutscene.
Oh yeah, they have to because of the new content.
Oh, the servers are up already? Like to get in the game?
They might be,
giving
yeah.
me a cutscene for Elsewhere.
No, because I think downloading.
Do they do this just so that you buy it?
Yeah, let me look real quick.
Probably. Yeah, I'm just firing up my launcher now.
Elder Scrolls Online server status.
Yeah, no, servers are up. I'm not getting a message about them being...
Elder Scrolls Online server status.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, if you ever need to see it, save that thing I just gave you. That actually gives you the server status.
Yeah, I got the link. It's just usually I'll just go off the launcher sometimes.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect it to be up ready so soon after the... Well, I suppose it is 10 o'clock.
Why are they giving me this cutscene though?
Sure, it is kind of odd, though.
Because I don't own the...
Unless it's just because of the scale breaker and continuation of
Okay,
the
but
LC.
that's good. Yeah, this was the
More than
second
likely.
time
Yeah, maybe.
when you have done this, the main quest, so San goes south to another place, and I think that's the scale breaker because he said he was planning to go back to the city, but so he was sent down there for some reason.
Yeah, it's still gonna be interesting to see the rage from a lot of players when they have to download the game on that really big up. They
Yeah,
changed
but
the
it changed so I can get my text done.
Yeah, 'cause
There's
that's
nothing
gonna
you
be
can do. The
a-
gamers will always be angry.
I only have 2 keys, and
Yes.
so I cannot even try the new system.
Yeah, I'm just firing back my base. I'm gonna pop into ESO there. I want to see these key differences, especially.
Yeah, go have your fun.
And I'm really curious on the fragments with the Hendrick note too.
I don't trust the servers on day one, so I will probably be staying away from it for today.
Need 3k crowns for the skill lines. I mean, that's...
All this
Crap.
What update has the DLC? It should be in ground.
The DLC is... Scalebreaker collection is 4,000.
Alright. Thank you.
Eat all that coal, all of it.
And what it contains, except for the DLC.
Let me... You get an ancient dragon hunter horse if you buy it. You get a little ancient dragon hunter wolf. You get experience growth. You get the lair of Martial Lock.
And what's this, Scale Breaker or?
Scale Breaker.
Where'd you go, Teresa?
And Wound
There
Refining.
was a biker zombie, and it killed me, and I hit, you know, spawn near bed, and I think it put me, like, way away again.
Okay, hold on one second. You and I are friends on Steam, yes? Bear with me just a moment.
I know I need to refetch my add-ons, I guess. No.
Yeah,
I
you're
think I'll be able to
3.9
buy
kilometers.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix you here in just a second.
I love the fact that they use the metric system. 10 out of 10, best game ever.
I was kind of hoping with the Scale Breaker to be like one of the DLC at least included in the ESO Plus, or is it? Or
It
is
is.
that going to be a separate one to
No,
buy?
no.
Alright.
Yeah, Scale
No,
Breaker's
it
part of
is.
ESO Plus.
You
Okay,
just
I
don't
was
get the fancy mount
Hello.
and wolf pets.
Of course, they got
Yes.
put in a way to prompt you in.
You're right behind the prison, just so you know.
Yeah,
How's
it
that
just
thing
gave me
out-
very lag.
I need to see how much this is.
You want to come
Oh,
with me
it
real
is.
quick, Teresa, and I'll take you back to your body?
I'm heading towards my bag.
Yeah, you just, no, come to me. You can do the same thing my wife does. You can sit in the passenger seat and tell me where to go.
Oh, I see.
The Jeep's pretty nice.
Oh my god, it just like pulled me across. Maybe that's Ark's problem is you tried to pull him there. I mean, it just doesn't act right since you did that.
No, so what happens is you just got teleported across the world, so it takes a few moments for your character to load everything. Probably you should have just sat there for a moment while it, got rid of the other part of the world and loaded this part.
I am near your house. It's just at that
Okay.
daycare center.
Yeah, no problem. We're almost there.
Would you die and put you too far away?
It put
Yeah.
her 5,000 kilometers away.
Holy, that's not very near your bed.
Not at all.
Maybe, did you pick up your bed? And not put it back down?
It worked just fine the 3 times I died with obsidian.
Maybe go back to the
That's
prison
true, yeah.
and pick up your bed? I think I got enough coal to do what I need to do now. I'll come over here in a minute and help you out. I do like the truck. I'm gonna lie.
There's 2 bikers in here. And a feral football player.
In? Oh,
Well, maybe they just run
60.
faster. Maybe it's a normal one. But he ran really
Each
quick.
get 30. Yay, the food is finally done.
I don't like how they basically just remove class unique skills
Which ones
with
did
this
they remove?
patch. For Nightblade now, the only thing you take that's Magblade, mind. I have 4 skills besides the... No, wait. Crippling, you have the bow still, you now do funnel health, you do impale and siphoning, and then the elite. But you swapped Twisting Path
110,
for
110.
a mage guild, and you've swapped the shade for soul splitting trap. So you
6 each.
actively but just use, well, 4 abilities basically. That's actually your
Yeah,
class.
Teresa.
Yeah, it's a kind of a crippling one.
Ooh, Teresa, you're almost dead again.
Yep.
Here, take your food. You got any medicated bandages?
No, I gotta make some more. I gave.
Oh shit! I just didn't mean to do that.
Wait, they still have the chests. They've just have them completely opened and empty to show that they're not. That's lazy.
Thank you.
Right. Where are you, Where are you, Glirian? Hi.
I did kill the football player though.
Oh yeah, there's.
Alright, so now I should buy one oh. But this is gonna take ages.
Okay, I actually like what they did with the fragments. This is good. This now that I actually see how it works. It actually makes it understand to know exactly what you need really doing them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I got light shoulders.
So after all that, you still got screwed.
Who?
Shia.
Yeah. Light Valkyrie Scoria. I want heavy.
Okay, so now maybe I
So
can make this
question
thing.
is it worth to just open more? Or should I in some way get Mother Sorrow or
41, how about we do
burning as heavy?
20. Wow, 20 springs takes a while to do.
I guess.
I think I've got a screamer. Going back to base, Teresa?
Yeah, I at least need to do my crafting daily.
Gotcha. Okay, so you guys are both logging out? In that case, maybe I will go play some farming sim.
Is all the way out.
Come on, Glirion, give me the thing I need. Medium, that's better.
Ow! Stunned me. I think Obsidian hit the wrong button.
Yes. Was gone off completely.
He's still in ESO or he's off there too?
I don't know. I'm not online.
Forgot to give you that stuff, Blood.
I still
That's alright.
32% down. It was off on Discord.
Alright, so that means I need to go and do City Ash 2 to get the heavy helmets.
Okay, so if all my guildies are logging out of the game, then I will, I'm not even worried about the rest right. Increases magazine capacity. Let's see how much it increases it by. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You crash or hit the wrong button? Oh, can't talk now.
Oh yeah, now I can. No, not quite a crash or anything. It was after the last Windows update I had. whenever I open up the Windows menu while I'm in game, the whole computer will just start to get right bloody laggy and shit like that. Then I have to restart the computer to get back.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep. The joys of being on the Insider program.
Right. Yeah, I'm an insider as well. I haven't.
I mean,
Luckily, I
this
haven't gotten
game-
that problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I've been pretty lucky so far.
Was 5 now. Really? That's all it does? Weapon. The magazine extender extends your magazine size by 2 whole full bullets.
God, too
Ooh.
worth it.
Better than the -2, right?
I guess.
So it's those oh shit moments when you wish you had one more round. But yeah, with the fragments for like the Indrik feathers and berries and stuff like that, they have it listed under fragments for the.
I don't know what the
different types of
silencer actually
Indriks.
does.
When
Let's
you
make
click
one.
onto it, it'll show like the feathers you need, like how many you've collected of that and how many you haven't, and then same thing
Oil.
with berries. So like where you need 4 black berries and I only have 1, so it shows me I have 1 berry collected. And I still need 3 more to get the Onyx Indrik. So it's actually pretty nice on how they made it and explains it better than they ever did in any of their notes. Like the big
Huh.
long conversations and arguments everybody's
Yeah.
had, like how many do you need of the berries? So it's actually pretty nice, actually.
So now it makes it easy to figure out what you're missing to get your mount.
Exactly. It makes way more sense. I actually really like that. I'm
Nice.
liking notes for the most part. At least for stuff that I've encountered so far, I guess, save for the stuff with the Nightblade anyway.
Okay. I need
since
to
you
do
would-
all of the City of Ash.
What were you saying before about with Falcon Scorias? I missed. Like, I guess when you went to Spended Key, was it?
Here from City Ash 2, if I remember right. I have it. I have both, shoulder and head. But stats are
actually tell. Okay, so 55-7. Ooh, take off 5 damage. Effective range. I think I want to use that. Ah,
I hear typing.
it's Shia.
Sorry. I'm swapping to push to talk.
That's cool. And I could do that.
I hate my life, RNG wise. At least I got medium after 8 keys. That's better than nothing.
So is it still at least better chance, or I guess, given on the key cost, or what's your thought on it?
My thought now that I have medium shoulders that
That's
I
what
need
I
to
thought. Okay.
swap traits on, I'll just farm veteran until I get the helmet in heavy. Or someone gets the helmet in heavy. I was just very happy when I got it as medium because I got it with the right stats. Like with it
Mouse
divines.
is
So now it's
really,
just
really more sensitive.
yep.
I've got poor luck.
Oh,
for
see,
getting
that's
the
my
right
weapons and ammo.
combination for Head and Shoulders on the class.
Nearly done. Just take time
heck?
to download.
And it's a good sized patch. Just about 3 gig.
Yeah, I have all
Storage
downloaded.
explosives.
So it's applying patch.
Building.
Complete. Hey, all right.
See, they're not. I don't know. Guess there's no way to turn them. 2, 6.
Does
If
anyone
I can
want
do
to
that.
join us in pledges, by the way?
Yeah, I will.
In a bit when they're coming in.
Yeah, I will.
Please, I need keys. I only have 3 keys. I cannot even try the bomber shoulder.
I'm just quickly logging on each of my characters to condense their keys, and I'll join you there. Do you want me on my DPS or tank?
Well, I am going to, since you guys are all going to be playing that, I'm going to log out of 7 days and think I will muster myself down in my.
And then a healer would be, or a tank and healer is what we need at the moment.
Okay.
I can.
You guys have fun.
All right. Okay, we'll do.
See you guys later.
Right there.
Okay, so
She talks so much.
she's a nice girl.
But she talks so much.
I'm happy to have somebody talking here instead of everybody being silent.
That's true. You probably like it, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a talker. I like other people to talk. It's although I will say, I will admit, I guess, that I do understand how the rest of you guys must feel. If you're trying to say something or get a word in, you can't because there's not a break. There's not a break for you to actually say something.
Right. At least she has a nice accent, though, right?
Say again? Oh, I love accents. I could listen
I was
to her
gonna
talk
say,
all
at
day.
least she has a nice accent to listen
Yeah.
to, but it's just so much.
Okay, you know what? You're making me angry. I'm gonna shut you off. Thank you. Okay, so now it's gone. Okay, so folks, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to what to call this. Let's try. I don't know what to call it.
Looks like you can craft multiple things now.
I always could.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, even though they added it to the game, their multiple crafting is still not good as the add-on I already have.
I'm gonna have to go mine some platinum, or else I'm not gonna be able to do dailies for, in a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming ESO tomorrow and Wednesday, and I'm gonna stream it all day, both days, and that will give me. That'll probably tell me if I'm playing it or not. Honestly, I don't really see any reason. Other than the guild, which right now I'm not real happy with. So
Yeah. I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like that's a good enough reason, honestly, especially with the recent events.
Well, I have zero problems with people not being able to stomach me. Everybody's like that. You either do or do not like people. And I have zero issues with that. None at all. People are
Well,
more than likely, more than happy not to like me, and I have problems with that.
yeah, it's just one of those things that, nobody is 100% nice. Nobody's 100% good or bad or anything. Everybody has a negative and a positive side. So
Okay, so I got that part set up. Now we go for the rest of it. So I need to switch hats.
I don't have a problem with you.
Well, I figure as much because you stick around.
Exactly.
And really, that's what it comes down to. If the guild is me for the most part, because I'm the top dog of the guild. I'm the one that made it. I'm the one that's been here since day one. All that kind of stuff. So really, Diwali is me. So if you don't like me, you shouldn't stick in Diwali.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I like being able to play outside the game too with other people.
Or trying your hand at new games that you may have never even thought about 7 Days to Die. Before meeting
That's
us.
true. But as I told Obsidian, if this was just a zombie killing game, I would not like.
Yeah, and that makes total sense. So what are the parts that you do like about it?
Well, I like killing the zombies for loot. It's a lot like the RPG or the MMOs. I like there to be a purpose besides just killing them, I guess. Surviving isn't just really my cup of tea. I'm not going to want to play a game just to shoot things.
Well, don't mistake survival with shooters, because they're not all survival. Like for instance, Subnautica is a survival game that you don't actually shoot anything.
Well, I understand that, but the other thing is like
Okay, almost done,
with
folks.
Callie
Almost
and
done.
Blue, I played this. It's like a cowboy game, and really, the only thing that you were doing is building. I do not like that either. I mean, you could kill the guys, but I mean, there are so few and far between that really. I mean, and a lot of it too. I mean, I don't like 7 Days to Die where I have to go run to my corpse. I mean, and that's kind of like what a lot of that problem was, is the mobs were, they killed you very easily and you had to run back to your stuff. So it's not just about, I don't know, I've always liked killing things in the game, that to get loot, but there has to be like other aspects of it than just
A reason. So if you have an extra $30 laying around that's not doing anything, you might want to pick up No Man's Sky while it's on sale for half off. I think I think you'd really be happy with that game.
probably not right now because I have to pay like almost $200 for the the requirement for going to New Hampshire. Like they have a state thing. So yeah, I'm very unhappy about that. By the way,
You have to pay in order to go to New Hampshire?
no, it's some in my field. Some of the states have their own requirements for our job,
Almost like
and
a license, a way to charge you
yes,
for something.
exactly. Well, yeah. I think really, I mean, it probably makes
Okay,
sense in
so
that,
we
you know,
should
they're
be
making
good to
sure
go.
that you are who you say you are and that you have the skills and the
Oh, like a
knowledge, et
background
cetera, et
check.
cetera.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, part of it is a background check, but the
Okay,
other
so that's
part of
working.
it is, and luckily, this is just a very paper, you know, basically, I am getting a New Hampshire state license for them.
Yep.
But some of the other places like California, they make you take a test. Make you jump through a lot more hoops in this one, but
All that is the government's way, or the state government's way of getting their pound of flesh.
yeah.
I mean, they can put it behind however many smoke screens they want of we're protecting the public and we're making sure that you're not a bad person. No, it's all it is in the end is just them getting their pound of flesh, really badly.
And this is one of the things where, like, who has checks these days? But guess what? I have to have a check. 2 checks, actually.
There it is right there. Okay, so now everything should be good to go. Yeah, my wife and I, my wife with her business, she does a full FBI background check every 2 years, and that's expensive as crap.
I can imagine.
I do not have this, really.
What does Drea do?
She's a child care specialist. Ooh, JCB. There we go.
Yep, that's what will do it.
Okay, so that should be good. Claw will be good. Okay, now am I done? Maybe now I'm done. I think I might be done. Yes, I think I'm done. Let's see if there's anything. Could try out these John Deeres just to see if I like it or not. Just in case I do want to try the John Deeres, I will go ahead and grab them all.
So I had to order like a bunch of checks, right? Well, you know, box of checks. Now I have to keep checks around because you never know when these type of things are going to happen again, right?
Yeah. Oh no, this thing is fake.
And I have to go get a stupid passport
Okay, is that all of
photo
them?
done as well.
I thought I already had this. Oh crap, I thought I already had it.
But it's like $150 for that state license thing.
Really?
Yes. And then
Let's see if there's
another
anything else I
$50
want.
for the background check, you know, or the fingerprint stuff. Speaking of, I do need to go do that. I guess I can go today.
Okay, now am I done?
Resubscription
I
received.
guess it's a good thing I
Apparently
mentioned
you are
it.
doing
Huh?
something right, Captain.
Segov, thank you so very much for the resubscription, sir. Very, very kind of you and very, very much appreciated. How are you doing?
Why don't I have a tail?
Because you're a buffoon, not a monkey.
What's the difference between this one and this one? Yeah, I'll grab this one too. I'm going to try all these. I can hopefully see which one I like. Oh, yeah?
Intruders detected.
TRD Off-Road, thank you so very much for the host, and that goes to both you gentlemen. Sorry, I'm trying to get this stuff done as fast as I can. Oh yeah, let's see what's going on. Am I good now? Think I'm good, maybe? Thought I installed that one, but I'll install it again. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, and unfortunately, the new map I'm about to start up, if it works out right, will not be forestry mulcher. Not bad. I'll try that. What else we got in here? So I'm going to be starting out on fuel tank. I think I'm good with everything else. I think I'm good. I think I'm fine.
The notary fees, you know, level.
Right. Why do we need a log splitter? Why do I want a log? I don't want a log split. Ooh. Don't think I want that either. I don't think I need that one. I think I'm good. I should be good now. Okay, so now comes the actual... What the hell is this thing? Huh. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait for right now. Okay. So I now have crap ton of stuff. I've already got the JCB. I do not have the JCB. I need the JCB. No, I don't. Don't need the JCB. Should be good. Okay, gotta reload that real quick one time. Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. This new series, I guess you'd call it, or this new map is going to be me starting out with nothing at all, except for a forest. I'm going to start off in farm manager mode, and I'm going to, okay, this one here can be destroyed. I was using that one as the test bed last night to make sure my stuff was set up. We're going to start out in farm manager mode. And I think we'll try, so I got Wilhelmina Forest, where you literally have to forest your way out of it. I have Grizzly Mountain, and I've got Rogue River. Let's try Grizzly Mountain. See what that one's like. I'm going to reselect everything. So I downloaded the entire pack from FDR Logging, as well as some other mods that are my favorite ones that I always keep myself. And I don't know. I checked out my stuff yesterday, my settings and everything, and had to reset up both of my sticks again. We'll see what happens here in a moment and go from there accordingly. Let me see what Grizzly Mountain looks like. Yes, thank you. Thank you. First things first. That's where all of your barn, ranch, spinnery, animal dealership. Okay, so that's where those are at. And I can always add in more stuff later on if I want. So the question is, where would I want to set up my farm? Thinking that it would be cool to set up a farm in here with this whole area right in here. That's 152,000 for that whole swamp of land there. What's 100? Oh, so the very first thing I need to do before I do anything else, I need to pay back the bank. We're going to check this one out. We're going to check Wilhelmina Forest. So what do you like more about Wilhelmina Forest than Grizzly Mountain off-road? Okay, so that gives me $1 million. That's all it gives me. I know that I need a pickup truck and a... Let me go ahead over here real quick. You buy? Oh, over here. So I need a pick. Where's oh, I don't have my pickup or my John Deere. I don't have all my good stuff. Thought I brought those over. I guess I did not bring those over. If I'm correct, aren't the here? Let me do this. We do just in case I don't end up staying with this map. Is it me or is it loud? Maybe it is 50, 50, 50, 10. No, I guess it's not. Uh-oh, my steering wheel's not working right again. There it goes. Now it's working right. Okay. This thing's doing 60 miles an hour. There's a road there. I haven't set up my Crag IR5 yet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Twisted Eagle, what's going on? Does Rogue River have any sell points for farming? Because my goal here is to actually... yeah, see, then I wouldn't want to do that one. My goal is to forest, and then once I forest, then to make that forested area into a farm. Oh, I got you. So it's for hardcore loggers, pretty much. Yeah, I got you. See, this is a nice area right here. I don't know how deep this is. I guess we're about to find out. I don't want to.
Intruders detected.
Twisted Eagle, thank you so much for the host. Very, very kind of you. See, this doesn't have much in the way of forestry right here. I think the Wilhelmina might be better off. Because at least with Wilhelmina, you have to start out with nothing but trees around you. Although I do like this. I think this can make a very nice looking farm. Let's see here. Got a lake. Yeah, it's not bad. You go see the lake. But there's not really much in the way of foresting to do here, you know, because it's all just a lake. Oh, 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 oh. I was a little closer than I would like. Trying to find the most shallow spot. That looks kind of shallow. Let's find out. Yep, that is not too shallow. Jump it, blood, jump it. No, you can do it, you can do it. Ah, see, you got the nice lake and everything. Yeah, I could put a house here on the lake. Then I could make a couple small fields in here, put my animals in here. Maybe I can find a mod with some placeable bridges. Put some bridges over top of these. And then do my field out in here. This might be worth doing. Log bridge? Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. We've got a thicker bit of water here. Then I could do a field over there. So what does this give me if I do this one? Own everything down here, this side. That one is 33,000. Pretty big area there, though. Set up my camp right there while I'm starting up. You know what? We might go ahead and do Wilhelmina Forest to begin with, because I really do want to. I really do want to start off with having to log. So I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and hop out of this one real quick. So we're gonna try Wilhelmina with. I need to get a couple more of my mods real quick. Thought I had them all. I guess I do not. I was missing my John Deere. I was missing my... Let me go ahead and leave the game real quick. Yeah, the FDR stuff that I downloaded will allow me to... The FDR stuff that I downloaded will actually allow me to... create roads and stuff for myself. Okay, so we need what? We need the Dodge pickup truck at here. That one definitely. That one. See, I could have swore I had all these. I really could have swore I had every one of these. That I'm going to need. I already have this. That I need. That I need. That one. Can't seem to find my pickup truck. That one. Where's the actual pickup truck? Ah, there it is. Okay, so those I need. Some of these I believe I already have in here. Place the files. Okay, so now I've got some stuff in here I did not have before. Go ahead and crank this beast back up again real quick. Doing the same one. Okay, so let's see if this... Did I get... Yeah, I got my pickup. Got my service trailer. So I think in order for me to do this properly, I have to buy... I think in order for me to do this properly, I have to buy the rights to log the land. My mods are all good, so that should be fine. Ooh, quadra-track. I think we're good. Let's try this again. I'm going to go farm manager. This time we're going to go Wilhelmina Forest. Make sure that everything's here. So we got the 5th wheel hitch pack. That's good. Caterpillar dozer. Okay, there's my farm tent. There's my service trailer. There's my farm boots. Oh, I know the one other thing I was supposed to get. Crap, I was supposed to get the new Place Anywhere mod. Because unfortunately the Place Anywhere mod that I have is a bad one, I guess. Farming Simulator 19 Place Anywhere mod. That one is 1.4. 1.4 is the newest one. This one was published January... No, this is the one I have. Don't know where the newest Place Anywhere is. Thought I did. Place objects anywhere. Trying to see if there's a newer version of the one that I have. 8 months ago. Let me see if... Trying to see if I can figure out 8 months, 8 months. I don't know which one of these is supposed to be the right one. 2018, 2019, 2018. There is no place anywhere mod on the actual game, I'm guessing. Let me check out theirs real quick. Bear with me just a second, folks, as I'm looking this up real fast. Just find it. There we go. Right place. I chose the wrong word. Try the word anywhere. No. There is no place anywhere mod on the... Okay, so I may have to get rid of mine. Which I can't stand to do, so it ain't happening. Because I can't do it. The ability that the game takes away from you trying to place some of your mods is ridiculous, to say the least. Maybe we'll go with that word, ridiculous. I think ridiculous is a good word. Screw it. We're going to just run with it. I know that global company's going to tell me, oh my god, what are you doing? I can't stand this. That's alright. We're just going to deal with it anyways. Okay, where was I there? Trying to make sure all my stuff is in here. Do not see my pickup truck. There's my pickup truck. Okay, so I think we're good. Where did the... I think we're fine. See what happens. So we're going to be starting at the store, which is nowhere near the anything. Nowhere near anything at all. So I think the way that we may have to do this is we may have to lease all of our equipment. Yeah, see, I knew that was going to come. Okay, let me go and first things first. Very important to change the cowboy hat. That was not the right one. Thank you. And there we go. Okay, so my cowboy hat's set up. I'm very happy. Before we can do anything else, the very first thing that we need is we need a truck. Let's see, what color are we going to go here? So go flatbed. We will definitely put the cattle pusher on the front. Go with a... Now this I'm going to buy. This is actually going to be mine. With a nice sort of red and gold, possibly. Got a different color red. How about that one? That looks good. Go over the red and gold there. So that we're actually going to buy. So that's going to actually cost us. And this we're actually going to buy. We will try to choose the same color if we can. Close as we can get it. We'll go with the Nokian. That we're actually going to buy. So those two things we own. Everything else from this point forward is probably going to be leased. Because at the beginning, the first thing that we have to do is we have to buy our way to where we need to go. So we need to go to the sawmill. So we're here. There's a gas station here, sawmill here, and all the other stuff there. So I think that one we have to buy. Not where we're going to live, but we need to clear that out, and then we need to later on clear that out. So this is our first one. Okay, so now we've got land, and we've got a service truck. Those two things are done. Now comes the hard part. So in order for us to make our way south towards the... You know what? Let's take a ride first. I did not set up my track IR5, so give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and set that up. This to this. Back in the game. Not going to worry about the trailer right now. You look up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we've got a truck. See how much of the road we can actually make it down. I don't need no walking path. You know what? There's one other thing I should have bought. Okay, let me see if I can turn this thing around. I should have bought the John Deere. I'm scratching the crap out of my paint right now. I cannot look behind me. Where's my trailer? Okay, so I got my trailer. Go ahead and pull my service trailer out of the way. Did forget I need to change the same thing I always do. So change. Oh, good. This one. No automatic engine start. Stop and go braking. Fuel is default. Normal. Leave all that alone for right now. All that is on. Perfect. We'll just leave all that alone for right now. Okay, so I need to buy the other thing I have to buy. Beast right here. Pretty bad that this little John Deere costs more than the service trailer. Okay, so these belong to me. Now let's take a trip down this path. Much easier. So we need to clear out all these trees here. And then build a road. How far away is this sawmill? Oh, this isn't even a sawmill. This is just the... Oh, Jesus. This is just the gas station.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Nutter Gaming, thanks so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us. Okay, so that is the gas station. Seems like that's the halfway point. So what we need is we need a cutter and a processor to work our way down along that path. That is the first thing. So the question is, which cutter and processor am I going to use? I really should start a second game and test out the ones that I have around. See which ones make me happy before I get moving. Because I don't know which ones are going to operate the way I... So like FDR logging makes all kinds of logging only mods. But looking at them, I was less than impressed, I guess would be the nicest way of putting it. Like their mods, while they're very cool, are very... I don't know what I'm looking for. Not complete, not fleshed out. The colors are too unrealistic. So looking, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So here is so I've operated many of these types of machinery in real life. I can tell you for a fact. I don't even know if this thing's gonna load. Didn't load for me yesterday. Give it a moment. Maybe it just needs a moment to load. I have a feeling that it is not going to load up. Okay, so it's not going to load up here either. So obviously that's off. Here you go. Caterpillar Dozer. I've operated 1,000 times. Never tried loading this up yesterday. Maybe this one isn't going to load either. It's not. Maybe none of the FDR stuff will load for me. I did, however, pull up their semi, which is a Kenworth T800. And I can tell you right now that there's no semi on Earth that looks like that. At all. There just isn't one. Yeah, it just doesn't look right. That's their T800 versus this T880, which looks like an actual real truck. Complete with pumpkins, fifth wheel. See, that looks proper. See, that I like a lot better. They're different. I mean, they're not bad. Don't get me wrong. The controls work proper on all of them, but I really wanted to use actual logging equipment, but I don't think that that's going to be able to be possible because their stuff is just not for me. So, for instance, this processor. See how it just looks too not right. I don't know how to how to say it really. It just doesn't look right for some reason. The all the materials used are just too But maybe they don't care about the realism of the machine. Maybe they are more interested in the maybe they're more interested in the way that the machine works, which could be very, very correct. Yeah, see, I can't even get any of their stuff to load. Now I can't even get the dozer load. Can't get the winch forwarder to load. I may have to just stay away from their stuff completely. Come back here. Where is all the John Deere stuff that I downloaded earlier? John. I do not see. Okay, so what are they underneath? Yeah, all this stuff is coming through fine. I do not know whether or not this one allows you to. Do not know whether or not this one allows you to. Maybe I need to. Let me try another. Let me try another save. I'm going to keep this one alone so I don't mess with this one. Save this one. I'm going to create a. I'm going to create another copy of it real quick, just so I can see how these other machines operate. Because I've never downloaded any of these other mods before. I know how the in-game Ponzi stuff works, and I know how the Komatsu one works. Don't know how these other ones work. You just go ahead and start another one. We'll just do it on 5 real quick. I may have to remove all the FDR stuff then, oddly enough. Okay. Let me go ahead. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Care about cowboy hat or anything this time around. Grab. Deere, John Deere, John Deere. At least that's how it works. This to see how it works. This to see how it works. Wait. Ah. A weird looking machine. What else do we got? Got 1, 2, 3. Not get this one yet. You'll see how each one of these works before I get back into the game. Great. I can always put those on later. Don't worry about those right now. Where's the... Oh, that. There we go. Now it puts me on this one, right? Although I have a feeling that these blades cannot plow roads, whereas the FDR stuff can. I don't know if these are all made by different folks or what exactly. Yeah, I took care of all the John Deere stuff. Now we can go to the forestry stuff. As well try out the Komatsu and give them a shot. What did it say? Delivery space is blocked. Okay. I think what they're saying is, hey, move some of this crap first, because we can't do anything. So let's just grab a couple of things here and move them. So this one right here already does not look as polished as that one. Oh, I forgot to change my track IR5 to keep up. Again, as usual. Always seem to do that every time without fail. Pretty good view. What the controls are. Okay, I believe I set that to this button. Ah, it's that one, okay. See, I knew I had the button right yesterday. Knew it. Okay, so gamepad controls, go down here to here. I think it was... I believe that's it. If I'm right. Sure everything works properly. Everything does work properly. Okay, that's what I needed to know. This one works. Okay, so that one works. Yay me. What's the difference between that one and this one? This one's articulated, but the cab does not move the same. It's wider. That's the only thing. No, it's definitely got an articulated cab where the cab sits still. Wait, why? So the cab doesn't turn while the articulation does? Looks like it's shorter as well, maybe? That bed shorter? Right, Teresa? I also don't understand how you're supposed to operate it if you can't see... Let me see real quick. Go with... Unfold. Fold. The hell is that? Okay, let's see what this one does. Ah, I see the cab moves with it. Oh, I like that a lot better. Oh, that is much nicer. Everything else seems to work. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Having the cab move with it is kind of a big deal. Yeah, both of them will drive both ways. Oh, I keep hitting my coffee cup. Sorry about that. But being able to... Wow, this one has a hell of a reach on it, too. I will admit, I do like the whole cab moving with me thing. Okay, definitely like that one. This is the 1210G. Let's go see what the third one difference is. Okay, now this one here seems like it has the cab of the first one inside. Might be sitting up higher, maybe? Fasten and unfold. Oh. That one's definitely wider. Kind of a reach we got on this one. Jesus. Wait. Is that... No, I guess it is right. This one will definitely let me get more trees, no doubt. How far does that reach exactly? That is a hell of a reach now. I can't tell if that's reaching all the way across to the third one or not. Definitely got a wider back on it, doesn't it? Okay, so I definitely like 2 and 3. Question is, how much money do I want to spend? And do their blades plow? That's the one other thing I did not do, is I did not actually buy the land. Okay, so that's an FDR only thing? There's really no reason at all for me to have blades on either one of these. Yeah, FDR made their blades, when you put their blades down and push forward, it'll actually plow the land in front of you, which is really awesome. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking as well, just to push logs. I definitely like the 1910. Fan of that one. Okay, so now we're going to try out these guys. Let's change the cut length to 6 meters for right now. Okay, get rid of that. Ah, okay, so this does work then. That's good. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Okay, let's try it out real quick. I don't think I actually turned it on yet. Oh, it does not like the clamping. My guess is... does not like the clamping at all. I'm stuck between two trees. I think I might be. Yep, I'm stuck between two trees. Come on. No, it's my fault. I got it stuck between two trees. I wasn't trying to. Oh. There. Maybe now you're unstuck. What's the difference between this one and the other guy? Let me move this guy out of the way. So it's just two different of the same thing? Gotta be some kind of difference. This one is this 1170. Other one. Anything different on there at all? No, 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 no. Change your cut length. Back same controls. Back same controls. So is this the same mod by two different people, or a different mod by two of the same things, or... I definitely don't mind either one of these at all. They're both pretty nice. Although my head view is in a really weird spot. I definitely don't mind these two right here so far. What do we got next? We've got a swinger, which I guess we can try it out just to see how it works. See how the actual tracks look right. Cab looks right. Did a good job on the hydraulic rams. Interior of the cab looks pretty decent. Oh, really? Yeah, let's see how we work. So what do we got? We've got claw still works proper. Boom still works proper. Stick still works proper. Turn works. What is the... Uh-oh. I don't know what this third function is. Nope. Ah, okay. So there we go. That's as far as that goes. As far out as I can go. So this thing seems pretty worthless to me. Old's good. I'll give it that. But the swinger, I think, is pretty worthless for me. That's as far out as it goes. It goes down quite a ways. Doesn't do you any good at all unless you... Yeah, I mean, the claw's down so far. That's as far out as you can... Well, I guess you can go a little bit farther now. I think this is a no-go. We'll put this in the no-go pile. Oh, it pulled right up over top of those trees. I'll give them that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did a pretty decent job with it. Which is not something I need. Not a bad job, though. Honestly. This Frankenstein-looking thing, I'm pretty sure is not anything I'm going to even touch. In fact, I don't even think that claw is completely, Oh, maybe its claw's bigger than I thought. They're not glitching out. Doing a good job of staying in there. See, the stick should be longer. If you're going to have something that reaches up this high, the stick on it should be longer than it is. Sort of like a track hoe with a ditch cleaner on it. I think this is going to have to be a hard pass, too. So far, we got a pretty big nope pile. Nope. 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 Next. Nope. Okay, so this is a feller buncher. This thing is made... That saw blade looks a little weird. That's a processor. So in this... So on that John Deere there, it's all in one. And this one here, you actually need two. One saws it off. The other one... although because of that, it's kind of easier as well. Okay. What is it? Okay, so that's as far as that goes. Ah, okay. Let's find out then, shall we? What else we got? Turn it on, and that should be it. Yep, that's it. What was my... No, that's my... Okay, so that's not what I want. I don't know what it's doing to the tree. I think I have to turn it off every time. I think I have to turn it off every time. Oop, right other way. I hate to say it, but I kind of like the all-in-one processor better. I will not come out. There it goes. How the... Where did the, Okay, so what is my turn on then? Let's try whatever B is. Full function 1. What does that say of? Try that one. At least this one, my head's in the seat. That's nice. I think the tree just attacked me. Yes, it did. Tree just attacked me. Okay. Let me see if I can actually get out of this, maybe. I think it's caught up in the boom somehow? Yes, it is. Come on now. Oh. That was interesting. I think this thing auto levels itself. If I'm not crazy. See if I'm right. Oh, cool. Check that out. It does auto level itself. That's pretty nice. They put that in there. It automatically levels itself. I have a feeling this is going to be a hard pass. What does it do? What is it for? Why does it exist? Okay, let me try their processor. So far, I think just those two would be just fine. But it wouldn't be fair if I didn't at least try the processor, right? Let's see. Change cut length. Didn't put your name. Ah, whatever. Let me try this way. Which Rebel? You talking about the new Rebel Galaxy Outlaw? Yeah, I'm waiting for it to release. Unless you're going to tell me that it already released. I didn't think it had released yet. Did it release? Ooh. You're a little bit fuzzy, aren't you? Okay. Try that again. Ah, so auto grabs. Tomorrow? Seriously? Oh man. Okay, not a fan of this one either. But those two I like. Let me go ahead and put this one out of the way. The rest of them I can uninstall, which makes my life easier. Aw, you're kidding me. Do you have any idea how many games I have to play this week? ESO popped today. No Man's Sky gigantic update drops on Thursday. Now you're telling me that pops out tomorrow. I'm trying to play this game. Honest to God, I'm just trying to play this one. I just want to play this game. Oh, no. It wasn't too bad. Okay, let's try out the Komatsu. And the other Komatsu. The only other Komatsu, right? And I think, if I remember correctly, they've got a new Scorpion King this time, so maybe I should go ahead and try that one out as well. I already posted that. Look up. You're just reposting things I already posted. You're nothing but a necromancer. You're a Discord necromancer. Oh, why can't you scroll up? Your finger broken? I even marked it so everybody would see it. Okay, so let's try out the Komatsu real quick. Oh, see, that John Deere spoiled me now. I don't want to have to turn my head. Why should I have to turn my head when the John Deere will do it for me? Come on now, get in there. I think that John Deere spoiled me. Okay, so Komatsu's not bad. Let me see how the Scorpion King is. Although I will admit I never did actually try to pick up anything with the John Deere. That was not bad either. Again though, the John Deere got me a little spoilt. Okay, let's try both these real quick. I do like how it's over top of your head. I'm a fan of that. Okay, what do we got on this one? Change length. I think I can only go to 7. 8. The fact that the cab moves together is kind of nice. Oh, it missed a branch. This one does work good. But see, this one can't grab, whereas the John Deere can. And lastly, let's try out the Komatsu. I think I might be going John Deere. This one works more like a traditional track hoe. Kind of neat. Which of course also means that you can't see out the side. Now this one works. Turn it on. Change cut length. I think this one works exactly like the other one. What is that? Yeah, definitely not doing the Komatsu. I remember using a Komatsu when the game first came out. It was pretty decent, but this one is not that one. Okay, I'm gonna go check out the John Deere's one more time. So far, the John Deere's got me impressed. You know, with the John Deere, because you're in the front, you don't actually want to work out of your front. You want to actually work off to the side a little bit. Like this. Definitely like the John Deere better. Yep, definitely like the John Deere better. So this is going to be my cutter and processor here. That is the 1470G. I believe this is going to be my log hauler here. Not mean to do that. Should be able to fold that up. Don't like where my camera position is, but that's all right. The nice thing is that I can run it either direction, so I don't have to unfold it. Or if I want to, I can unfold it for maximum awesomeness. Try to see if I can reach all the way across, get that far one. All's holding on pretty good, too. You get both of them? Yeah, I got them both. Okay, so I think I got the 2 machines I'm going after. That makes that a little bit easier. Okay, so we're good. So we should be able to go now to... Should be able to now go to the actual game. Sorry about that, folks. I had to get everything kind of wrapped up. So what we're going to do is we're going to lease those 2 machines and the Brucks all in one chipper and a trailer. And then we're going to start working our way. Okay, so what do I not need? What I can tell, I don't really need any of this crap. We'll go ahead and let it install for now, just so we can get started. So my goal for right this moment Oh, me. Yeah, but I don't know what it is. I asked you, but I think you were posting it, but not back in yet. What all does it do? What is it for? Can't you see that in the game though? Oh, gotcha. What the heck? I thought it just told me to hit start. I just hit start. Why did it not pop up? I think I broke it. I got you. Did you go through all the patch notes this morning? Hey, something's not right. I think I'm gonna have to shut off. Ooh, maybe not. But leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't move. I think I'm gonna have to shut down Farming Simulator and. So oddly enough, I looked at my Necromancer, both DPS and tank, and not so bad. In fact, I think it might actually be improvements. Not too bad at all, actually. Okay, hopefully this time it'll work. Maybe. There it goes. Okay, trying this again. Keeping all this stuff. Starting the game. Come on, game, you can do it. You can do it all night. See? That's the part I don't understand. May have to start a new game. Same thing I had last time. Okay, so I think I might start a new game. A little weird, actually. Is it still in the right one? Starting up the game again. Third time's the charm, maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. I don't know. So, Segub, you put me in a very, very hard position now. Well, I was supposed to play ESO tomorrow and Wednesday, and then switch over to No Man's Sky on Thursday. But now, you showed me the whole Rebel Galaxy thing. And now I'm wanting to play, Rebel Galaxy tomorrow. And No Man's Sky on Thursday. And Star Citizen 3.6.1 is on the live servers. Meanwhile, there's ESO. Been waiting patiently. Kept telling it I'd come back. What do you mean, PvPing? Ah. If you like PvP, then that's all that matters, right? Okay, so there's that. We're going John Deere. So since we're going to go John Deere, I kind of feel like my truck should be kind of John Deere-ish. Material's not bad. Somehow I don't think the truck would look right John Deere green. It really doesn't. I got to go with my Plumbing Gold. It's tan. Yeah, we'll go Plumbing Gold for that. That I'm buying. That I'm buying. That I'm going to buy, but I am going to make this John Deere green. I'm going to go John Deere with my other stuff. Okay, so now the question is, do I go ahead and buy the John Deere? See how much money I have left.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Famous 2X, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us. Okay, so now I got the land. Now the question is, Okay, so I got truck, trailer. Yes, I should go ahead and buy the processor because I am going to be using it a lot. Don't know where the... don't know where it's at. Maybe it's underneath this. No, I definitely needed that. The difference. This one I can haul behind me on a tractor. This one goes on the front. Everything. Still hasn't been fixed yet. um... Okay, let's go with... where the heck's the... I see all their stuff, but I don't see... ah, here we go. Okay, so what did I choose? I chose the... 1470. The 1910, these guys. So I have enough to get them both. For in all reality, though, all I need right now is just this one. And we are going to go... I think for right now we'll just go straight setup. Ooh, that one's got spikes. We'll just go straight for right now. That'll work. So we're gonna buy this. Buy this. That should do us for right now. All I need to do is just make a road from here to the gas station to the sawmill, and that's all I should have to do. Okay, so the sawmill is, or the gas station is south of us. Sawmill is south of that, and the buyers and sellers are south of that. So that's our first job. Follow that walking path to there, follow that walking path to there, follow that walking path to there. So we get those, then we can move from there. So did I set up my track IR5? I don't think I did. Okay, it is time for get this show on the road. I need this to be wide enough. You know what, let me get some music going real quick. We could use some music, don't you think? I think we could use... I want some music. So let us have some music. And right about there. This is our path. So what we want to do is we want to pull everything away from here. And we need these to be 6 foot or 6 meters. There we go. And I'm thinking that when we do this, that we should probably be... But we only really need a 1-lane path for right now. Okay, so because of where this is sitting, we need to make sure this is wide enough to be able to build an actual road. Our first job is literally just this, just moving along the line, cutting all the trees that are in the way. It's the easiest way to look behind us is to turn around a little bit. Yeah, see, now we got a nice little path. Not bad, right? That's pretty good. I keep hitting my coffee cup. Man needs coffee, though. Oh, no, I didn't mean to... Thought I was up higher than that. I was obviously very, very wrong. See, the best part about this is when we're done, we'll be able to put anything wherever we want. Looks like I've made it about a quarter of the way so far. Thinking that I should probably take down both of those. I don't know, maybe I don't need to take down that one. Yeah, you know, I do actually. Because at some point I'm gonna have to bring tractors or trailers through here and everything else. Not too bad, Enigma. How you doing, buddy? I need to take that one down as well. I am starting a different type of farm. Essentially, I started out in nothing but a forest. That's all it is. There is no farms, there's no buildings, there's no people, there's no nothing. It's just nothing but a giant forest. And there's a gas station right here. This is where I bought my machinery at. There's a gas station right here, and there's a sawmill right here, and there's some people to sell stuff to right here. However, I can't get there because all there is in front of me is just that path, that dirt path right there. That's literally all it is, just a dirt walking path with all these trees. So, what I'm doing is I'm essentially logging a dirt path, at which point I will create a road going right down through here. So when I'm done, I will farm out all these logs, I will grind out all these stumps, and I will build a road coming from here over to the gas station, from the gas station to the sawmill, and from the sawmill to all the people. And then eventually, my goal is to build where I want my farm to be. And that will be my farm. Build exactly how I want it. Pretty cool, huh? And I forgot to change that in my game, so I need to change that real quick. Everything else is good. 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 Everything's good. Ooh, a little bit closer to my cab than I would like it. Did you see that 3.6.1 went to the live servers? Or you still been working too much? No, 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 no. Ah, crap. Yeah, I haven't been on it either. I've been playing 7 Days to Die with my guildies. But I haven't had a chance to even mess with it yet. And then the new patch for, or the new DLC for Elder Scrolls came out today. And then No Man's Sky's big patch is supposed to be out on Thursday. And Rebel Galaxy Outlaw is supposed to be out on tomorrow. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know when. I don't know exactly. For a guy that has all the time in the world to video game, I'm not exactly sure when I'm supposed to video game. A hard life, really. It's such a hard life. Yep, very, very hard life. I don't even think I'm halfway to the gas station yet. Nice. Your work finally breaking up a little bit for you? Just think about all that extra money, though, that you now have to buy ships with. Which one did you buy? Ah, did you buy the HOTUS or the dual sticks? The Hotas or the Hosas? Oh, so you bought both the throttle and the dual sticks as well? Or you bought the dual sticks and then also bought the throttle? Or you bought the throttle and then another stick? Either one. Both the same thing. Oh wow, so you bought everything. So, let me ask you a question. Instead of spending all that extra money on all those other things, because if I remember correctly, doesn't the 1600M have a twist stick? And if the answer is yes, why didn't you just spend that extra money on a better set? I mean, don't get me wrong, the 16,000s aren't bad, but you could have bought yourself a much nicer set for the same, for that extra money. Nope. Right here. Yeah, you don't really have any need for pedals if you got, well, some people are purists and want the pedals because that's what regular planes have in them, and some people want that whole starship feel of a plane, but I have no problem with twist at all. Zero issues with it. You don't mind me asking, how much did all that run you together? So yeah, so I guess you couldn't have got like a Virpil or anything. About the best thing that you could have gotten for that money is guess you could have gotten a Logitech Saytech or Logitech G-Force Rhino or whatever it's called now. Yeah, the only problem with that is that what are you supposed to then do with the other ones? Like, I've got an entire CH Products Horde sitting right over there that I have no use for at all. Can't even get rid of it. I mean, I might be able to if I really try hard, but... Oh, it's as far as I could spin, isn't it? Not in a Traco, so I can't turn all the way around. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not where I wanted it. Right there. I've now made it halfway to the gas station. Hopefully, though. Hopefully. One side. No, 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 no. Other way, other way. Yeah, let me see how I'm doing so far. Oh yeah, you can definitely use them on anything. So far, so good. This is the ultimate of I built all this myself. It really is. Gonna have a whole lot of logs to sell, though, when this finally comes about. You better save a lot. I expect it to be about 900 bucks. And they will sell it. I can promise you that much. I didn't buy one the first time because I thought it was just going to be I didn't know what it was going to be like, and that was too much money for what they wanted. But I'll be buying one. I just noticed parts of this thing actually move. That's pretty cool. Do I need to take down that one? I don't think I do. Pretty good so far. I think maybe... Well, it was originally only 650 bucks, I think. It's absolutely going up in price. That's why we kind of expect it to be $900 now. And then the next time around, we kind of expect it to be even more. I think we can leave that one there. Yeah, I think we're good. Hopefully it won't go up any more than that. Come on, man. $900 for a fake video game ship? You know as well as I do that's ridiculous. Not going to change me from getting one, but still ridiculous. And considering all it is just a luxury ship, like it doesn't actually have any use to it at all. It's the same thing as owning like a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce. It's still a car. It still just takes you from point A to point B. The only difference is it just happens to have a bigger, fatter name on it with a much bigger price tag. Yes, I can and absolutely will be selling all of these logs once I can actually get to the sawmill. That's the reason why for right now all I'm doing is just opening up a hole, getting myself to where I need to be, and then once I actually have cleared out an area all the way to the sawmill, at that point I will then turn around, come back, gather up all those logs, and actually I'll gather up all the logs and actually sell them, make profit. Then that profit will allow me, hopefully, to buy the next thing. I hope. I almost made it to the gas station. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm more than halfway to the gas station. Oh. They did a good job with the logging in this game. They really did. All depends on which mode you choose. So there is a new farmer mode, which usually starts you off with a bunch of machines and a piece of land. There is the farm manager mode, which starts you off with $1.25 million, but you already have a $250,000 debt to the bank. So essentially you have $1 million, and you have no land, no machines, no nothing. And then the last one is called Hard Economy. And that one is you start off with almost nothing. And you have to... you start off with almost nothing. And you have to work for other people at the beginning just to be able to do anything. And then over time you make up enough money to buy your own equipment and stuff. Good game. I love this game. This is one of my favorite games. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. You got a great multiplayer aspect to it, too. I should see the gas station soon. Great game. The nice thing is you can also play multiplayer. So while I was running this machine, you could actually be running the log getter, picking up all the logs, or you could be cutting them down by hand, or, you know, there's a billion things you could do. Very, very multiplayer. Very multiplayer. And very well done multiplayer, too. The reason I don't have anybody in my guild playing with me is because they all think it's silly. So in multiplayer, essentially what happens is you both play on the same map, and you have to have the same mods. Other than that, though, whoever the server administrator is, that person sets up the different farms, and people can be a part of the farm, and you can have your own equipment, your own farmland, your own everything, your own animals, the whole 9 yards. You can focus on farming if you want. You can focus on logging if you want. You can focus on just raising animals if that's your thing. And then there's a mod called Seasons, which makes the game a billion times better. That's why you look at the top right-hand corner of my screen, you'll see early spring. And it says what degree, and you know what the temperature is outside and everything. It is. It's a lot of fun. And you can work with each other. You can work against each other. You can help each other out. Like real farming. This particular map that I'm on right now, I wanted to play in a very down sort of, you know, create it yourself sort of way. That's the reason why I chose to play this map this way. However, there are maps that are already created that already have farm plots on them, and, you know, people that you can work for in the whole 9 yards. And you can work on those maps as well. In fact, I actually have a very good map that would be perfect for multiplayer. It's a walking path, so more than likely, this is just from hikers coming through here, or maybe animals. Could be like cattle or deer. Or God only knows where it all came from. So I'm operating this this machine right now with dual joysticks. That's why my gameplay looks so smooth. Well, this map isn't bad, but this map you can't work for anybody else because there are no other NPCs on the map. I enjoy this map though. Or at least I enjoy the thought of it. I think the piece I've gotten so far was 124,000. I don't know. Now remember, this doesn't have any farm fields. All this is just forest. Is all it is. So I bought that square there, It looks like I could sell it for 240,000 if I wanted. This one here is 134,000. So when I get down to the sellers, I'm going to have to buy this piece of land whether I like it or not, because I need to be able to make my way to those sellers. And this piece of land over here, 260,000. So hopefully by then I will... Yes, that is correct. This machine does have dual sticks. See? There's one right there, and there's one right there. And that's how you operate it. See, I've operated most of these types of machines in real life, so for me, it's very smooth, realistic gameplay, which I enjoy quite a bit. And then I use my Track IR5 so that I can look around and be able to do all that.
Attention, we are being followed. Shall I dispatch the welcoming drones?
Sandy159, thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Robot Legion. So happy to have you amongst us.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
So my hope was to make it to the gas station before lunch, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh wait, I'm almost there. Ah, we can make it to the gas station. Yay. The funny part is the walking paths are one thing. I want to know who made the gas station. That's what I want to know, is where in the world... I have no idea how big it is. I think it actually tells you. But to give you an idea... let's see. To give you an idea, the plot that I bought is this one here. So this building right here is where I started, and I'm almost to this little building in the middle. So I'm going to run as fast as I can. So this is only from the gas station to the cellar. So this entire time that I've been doing this, this is all I've cleared. Is from right here. No, because there's nobody else to buy gas, because I'm the only one on this map. So far my road's looking good, though. So yeah, that's what I've gotten done so far. And as you can see, there's the gas station right there, so I got about 5 more trees to cut. So far, so good. Yeah, it's not bad. You could spend a very, very long amount of time playing this game. And I don't even have any farmland yet. So once I get all this logging done, I then have to build my farm and actually create my plots so that I can then start farming that land. I got a long way to go still. Right now, my goal is just to make it to the gas station before lunch, and then after lunch, I can start working from the gas station to the sawmill. The good news is, once I make it to the sawmill, then I can go ahead and move from the sawmill and sell all these logs, which have already been processed and are ready to go. So you've got wheat, barley, oat, rye, cotton, sunflowers, soybeans, corn, beets, potatoes, cotton, sugarcane. You can also have chickens, so you can get eggs. You can have sheep, so you can get wool. You can have cows for milk. You can sell wood chips. You can sell slurry. You can sell manure. You can sell grass, hay, straw. There are different climates because of the mod that I'm running. So I'm running seasons, which seasons makes me do this. So seasons, which is the mod that I'm running, as you can see by my chart here, I can only plant wheat during spring. Then during summer, I cannot plant or harvest wheat, and only in the end of summer and the beginning of fall can I then plant more wheat and harvest the wheat I have. Then if you look down here during winter, as you notice, you cannot plant anything. So nothing at all can be planted during winter. So in winter, you have to go and log or take care of your animals. And that's what you do during winter. Cool, right? And like I said, that's because of the mod I'm using. Oh, I was already there. They actually have a map that's made for sugarcane. It's a South American map made specifically for sugarcane. Back when they brought it out. And there's a whole bunch of mods that'll let you farm other types of things as well. There's mods that'll let you farm hemp. There's mobs that'll let you farm just about anything that you could think of. Those are called multi-fruit maps. Look at that. I made it to the gas station. Woo, go me. Okay, so since I'm at the gas station, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down a couple of these trees right here. I mean, come on, you got to have some room to turn around at the gas station. Well, you can't really farm bananas with tractor. And you cannot farm coconuts with a tractor either. That's all done by hand. I don't know. I don't normally play those kind of mods. The mods I play are usually the default, what they call fruits in the game. Well, the game is a farming simulator that's supposed to be all about the machines, as you can see by the fancy machine that I'm in. But they've added logging, which is what I'm doing now, which is still all about machines. And they've added animal husbandry, which is not really about machines, but you need machines to support the animal husbandry. So you can't feed a horse oats unless you go plant the oats and harvest the oats. You cannot feed a cow hay unless you first mow a field and get the hay. So in the end, yeah, the game is essentially all about machines. Okay, so oh, my wife. I am just finishing up my stream, comma, I will call you in a minute, period. Okay, as you can tell, my impatient wife is not waiting for me to get done with my stream, but there's our road. Now you can see the really cool ass road. So when I get back, I need to make my way from here where we're at the gas station over to the sawmill, which is not too far away. Once that happens, we will take a truck, pick up all of these logs and sell them, use a stump grinder, grind out all the stumps, and then pave a road. We'll have a road going from the selling point to here, and from here to the sawmill. So, till then, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know that I did. I will be back in 2 hours' time at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, otherwise known as 6 p.m. UTC. When I get back, I'll be playing this game right here. So I hope I'll see you then, guys. Then, until then, as always, be kind to one another, treat each other with respect, and I will catch you in a short bit. Ciao for now.